Kashina, a first starter, Jason Whiting in the saddle, and about to make its way up there towards the gate. So the red light now appears and they're set. All in. First for the day, off and racing. Duck, Duck, Goose went straight back. Battlestorm began only fairly. First to get going, Little Red Roman actually won the start over the Hitchhiker, and also Neutron Dance is up there. Quickly mustering speed, Battlestorm striding to fourth. Outside of it, Gisato pulling its way forward there on the track. Very fired up, but sitting in no man's land. Kashina further back behind it from Duck, Duck, Goose, and then came at the head of the others, Tavarich, and towards the tail end of the field, Rosita. 450 left to go, though, coming around the turn, and Little Red Roman straightened up just in front from the Hitchhiker. Gisato now being ridden along. Down on its inside then is Neutron Dance. Pike bides his time with Battlestorm, about to let it rip. 200 left to run, though, and Little Red Roman quickly joined by Battlestorm, who ranged up, put pay to them in about 2 strides. Kicks away. Further back is Duck, Duck, Goose, Kashina, but this is just an exercise gallop for the newcomer Battlestorm, and it bolted in. Battlestorm by 3 1/4 over Duck, Duck, Goose and Little Red Roman, Kashina. The Hitchhiker was next, followed by Gisato, who got very fired up and sat deep. Back there with it is Neutron Dance, also Tavarich, and Rosita was back last right from the word go. Predictable victory off a white-hot trial. Battlestorm runs to it, and it was nothing more than a little exercise gallop for the son of Statue of Liberty. The impressive part of that was the fact that he put them away in about 2 strides. He was 2.5, maybe 3 off them at the 250-metre mark. And as they went inside the 200, he was in front. He really has got a turn of foot, and that was as easy as you would wish to see if you've taken the $1.50. It ran 140 there at the finish. Duck, Duck, Goose is second home in front of Little Red Roman, which had led them, and then Kashina. The winner by Statue of Liberty from Saratoga, Miss by Snardee for Bob and Sandra Peters, trained by Adam Durant, and William Pike gets the day off on a great note, and he has got a plum book of mounts right through the course of the meeting. Duck, Duck, Goose second to Dick Turpin Mare from You Malicious, Lindsay Smith and Mitchell Pateman, and Little Red Roman by Famous Roman from Lady Authorised, trained by Petra Kubzova, ridden by Brodie Kirby, weighing in third placing. Okay, those margins. 3 3/4 actually, and had a hole on it there that the Boston Strangler would have been thrilled to see. Half a length, second and third, 58.9 for the time. 33.89 is the last 600 sectional. As we take you out now and catch up with Britt Taylor, and I don't think Pikey actually turned at all to this horse to ask it for an effort. He just said go, and away it went. That was an absolute walk in the park first up. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Darren. Yes, you're right. A walk in the park, as Darren has just described it. Is that just how it felt?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, he's very good. He always felt like the winner. Come to the outside, I knew I had a turn of foot. And happily enough, too, he ran through the line. He didn't get there and stargaze too much and add a layer of worry, so he's very professional.
Coming into the race and even the trial the other day, you know that this horse has a lot of ability?
Yeah, well, his trial was really good. Just that short, sharp turn of foot was brilliant. You don't see that very often, even in trial. So we knew we had a nice horse. It was just I think everyone had to wait. Mr. Peters had to be patient. Everyone just had to be patient, and he's here, and he's very nice.
Any idea of just how good he can be?
Oh, time will tell with that. He felt beautiful and smooth. If he stays that way and the pressure doesn't get to him, he'll be very good.
In the next state prosecutor, what did you put down to the last start?
I really don't know. He likes a curveball with the horse, but as I said, his closing sectionals were still good. Just take him as he comes.
Think he can win?
He's going to be very hard to knock off Prying Tom, but if he brings his A game, he'll give it a big shake.
All right, we'll see you just in another half an hour. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bob Peters joins us here, and geez, that's exciting. Battlestorm. We all watched his trial, Bob, and we all got excited, and he didn't let us down today.
Yes, it's been a long journey, though. We've had him for quite a while, and he's taken time to get to here, and it's very unusual for us to have, I've been looking at these 4-year-old maidens for a long time, hoping that one day I'd have a horse to put in it, and he was the one that we set for it.
This is unusual for you to have a horse that's having its first start that you never bred arrive here at Belmont Park. Can you tell us a little bit about this galloper's story?
Yes, well, I've got to thank John Price, because he sort of pointed me towards the horse, and he was going to train the horse in Melbourne, but when he had a few problems, we had to bring him home and give him some time, and we put him through our program. He was getting heat in a tendon. It wasn't torn or anything, but it's, you know, I always say when there's heat, there's problems. So we treated him as if he did have a tendon problem, and he's had a year off because of that, and he's come back as a 4-year-old.
And he seems looking at him right now as he comes back, and he'll do pretty well with another break when he comes back.
Yeah, he's a big, strong horse, and he'll only develop, I think.
How many runs do you give him this prep?
Oh, he'll tell us that. You know.
Is exciting anyway.
Thank you.
Well done, Bob. There's Bob Peters, and that is one hell of a horse, Battle Storm, a son of Statue of Liberty. And he does it pretty easily. Be interesting to hear what Willie has to say to Adam Duran. Obviously, he had a chat to Brittany there, and he did it with ease to take out the opening race here at Belmont Park. We'll be back before race number 2, but the favourite punters off to a flyer on a Saturday afternoon.